Racing and the Great North Legends. These cars designed for youth 8 to 14 years of age, powered by 30 horsepower Briggs and Stratton twins. And I'll tell you what, if you are looking to go racing, you might want to stop down and see Tim Brockhouse, who's with the gang at Cheerios Racing and Great North Legends. He tells me $7,000 turnkey, and that means it's unloaded, you put the fuel in, and you go racing. And I'll tell you what, the one thing that is so prevalent, not only with the Bandolero division, but also in the Legends cars, is everybody is helping. Everybody wants to learn, and it's a class that will grow as time and exposure, I do believe, help out. But some of these kids coming as graduates of the Minnesota Quarter Midget Racing Association, also some drivers coming from karting, and Tim with the first appearance, we saw him out earlier today. Qualifying heat went rather well. And the biggest thing is, these are the drivers that we're going to see 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, and in some cases maybe only 1 or 2 years down the road.
Oh, definitely. You know, the kids coming from the Bandoleros are going to move into legend cars, and hopefully they'll move into late models and into NASCAR. You know, we've got Joey Logano, Reed Sorensen, and David Reagan all came from these cars 10 years ago. So it's really neat to see these kids grow and learn in a racing environment.
And I'll tell you what, it's something that we talk about a lot of times here. You know, the Minnesota Quarter Midget Racing Association for families, kids ages basically 4 to 13 or 14. Free admission Sundays, qualifying at 10:30, racing at 12:30. The Bandoleros, basically the next step in the progression to becoming a full-fledged race car driver. Now, what we're going to see tonight, the drivers out there, 53, is Jared Duda, the number 2 car that we're taking a look at. Derek Miles, he comes to us from the karting range. 14, Doug Brown, son Grant Brown. Of course, he's been around this sport since he was, well, let's just say basically since birth. The number 68 of Teddy Hough, he was so strong in the qualifying heat earlier. So just a nice mixture of youth, exuberance, and in some cases a fair amount of racing experience. And I'll tell you what, that number 89 car out there, Brady Wolf, talk about all the corporate sponsorship that a person could handle. Not only did I see the great folks at Cedarview Electric, but Cornwall Tools also aboard. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter how young or how old, fans, when we talk about a lot of the names that you'll hear throughout the program, these sponsors, NASCAR fans over the years, and race fans in general have shown they are the most loyal. So anytime you hear the sponsors' names, if you're in the market for their services, please at least consider the ones you hear at the racetrack, because it's a great way to ensure that racing will continue at all levels. So right now, the 53 of Jared Duda, too bad we're going to stick a fork in him. His night is done, but he'll be back out here for our next appearance of the Bandoleros. Now, fans, a reminder, tonight after the race is Johnny Holm and the Johnny Holm Band giving 3 roses to the first 200 mothers attending their show Inside of Champions. Don't forget, next Saturday night, it's riding in a race car prior to the races. Make sure to get here early and bring the kids. Coming up Saturday, May 21st, too bad we're a little bit older and we don't have to worry about dating anymore, but cheap date night comes up on Saturday, May 21st, $30. Get you 2 adult admissions, 2 sodas, beers, or a popcorn, and it's all from your friends at Elko Speedway.
Can you start like that? Position go?
Because there was a yellow flag, so that's the positions they were in.
Sometimes we do, but hopefully the cars are at full throttle and we don't hear. 14, Grant Brown of Prior Lake right now is up front. See the 89 of Brady Wolf, as we mentioned, that Cornwall Tools, Cedarview Electric sponsored ride. 68, Teddy Hough. Man, was he a rocket ship during the qualifying heat. That number 3 of James Wenzel joins us from the Minnesota Quarter Midgets. And the number 2 of Derek Miles. And Derek joins us from Faribault, Minnesota. Actually, he's closer to Kenyon, but he goes to school in Faribault, Mom said, and so we're familiar with Kenyon, Faribault, Nearstrand, and all those wonderful communities in southern Minnesota. Matter of fact, I had a chance to visit both Kenyon and Nearstrand on Tuesday of this past week. I know, kind of a boring social life, I'm sorry. So the Bandoleros are moving along. That's right. Flagman's going to get them into their assigned position to go racing. Following this, we'll take a little intermission tonight and come back with feature races. What a gorgeous Saturday night we have in Elko, Minnesota, as we continue this 2011 racing campaign, 30th consecutive season of NASCAR Whelen All-American Series action here at the Midwest Center for Speed. So it looks like everybody is where they need to be. 1 to green is the flag stand command. Once again, these vehicles powered by 30 horse Briggs & Stratton twins. And I'll tell you what, if you want more information, go down and visit with Tim Brockhouse and her friends from Cheerios Racing and Great North Legends to find out more.
What's going on?
All right, so the green is out, and 14 Grant Brown is going to go to the lead in that Doug's Auto Service Rogers Auto Body. Hough is entry. That Cornwell Tools entry with CW Electric helping out on the sponsorship side. 89 Brady Wolf to second. The 3 of James Wenzel. Following where his number is, he is third quick right now. 68 Teddy Hough. That was dominant in tonight's qualifying heat race. Starts to make a little bit of noise. And the number 2 of Faribault's Derek Miles, seeing them all early on.
Come on, Dad.
The number 2 of Faribault's Derek Miles now sitting without power on the back shifts. Looks like he's out of harm's way, so I'm not sure if they're going to leave him. Nope, they're going to throw the caution. So the 2 of Derek Miles without power on the backside, and they'll slow him down.
Eliminate the field. Is that the way you do it?
So the Bandoleros, like Mr. Brockhouse let us know, 8 to 14 years of age is what they're designed for. And some super NASCAR talents like Joey Logano and David Reagan, just to mention a couple of drivers, got their racing teeth cut at an early age running these Bandoleros before moving on into the Legends cars. And we now see them racing Saturday nights and Sunday afternoons in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Do we have a future NASCAR star among us? I guess time will tell.
Yeah, we come over one piece, I'm all good.
So they've got the number 2 of Derek Miles fired up, and he's moving once again. So we'll see if Derek can hustle along and get caught up to the back of the field before we turn him loose. It is the 14 of Grant Brown right now on the point. 68. Brady Wolf has moved his way to second. That 3 of James Wenzel right there. The 89 of Brody Wolf in the Cornwell Tools CW Electric ride. And the 2 of Faribault's Derek Miles hustling on. 2 in. We'll see if they can get him loosened up and get him going this time. All right, green flag is poised, and there it flies. Once again, Grant Brown's going to get the jump. The 3 of James Wenzel taking a peek on the inside of 68 Tony Hough. But Tony Hough humps and bumps and works his way on by from Wenzel. The 89 of Brady Wolf, and then 2 of Derek Miles.
He said Ted Hough, by the way.
Sitting over on the corner, and it looks like his night might be through. So the 14 of Grant Brown, the 89 of Brady Wolf. Excuse me, the 68 of Brody Wolf. I'm going to get it straightened out. It's Teddy Hough, got them all mixed around here. Welcome to the new world, bifocals.
Come on. Come on.
And Teddy Hough is 68, Brody Wolf is 89. We're going to get it straightened out. So Teddy Hough, who's huffing in the bump and trying to track down race leader Grant Brown. He was so very strong, was the number 68 of Teddy Hough in our qualifying heat race a little bit earlier. But right now, the 14 of Briar Lake's Grant Brown car of Brody Wolf around he goes in that Cornwell
Again.
Tools Cedarview Electric entry.
They're yellow again.
See if we can get him fired up once again.
You want to... You got to take it on the restart.
Yep. They're not supposed to be that far apart when they're starting.
I know, it's way too far.
Yeah.
So the field is moving once again. That two of Derek Miles got her moving once again. And they're going to throw the green 5 complete here for the Bandoleros. And Frank Brown with that 68 of Teddy Hough, the 3 of Mr. Wenzel. The 89 of Brody Wolf and the 2 of Derek Miles is on the move once again. And it looks like that 2 car, something amiss. And the problem for Derek Miles, once again, the slower go on the backside. Front of the field, it is 14 Brown, the 68 of Teddy Hough. They're working their movement. They're checking out that 89 of Brody Wolf in the Cornwell Tools Cedarview Electric entry. And third, the 3 of James Wenzel into the top 4. Brown, Hough, the 89 of Wolf, and the 3 of Wenzel continuing to charge up.
He's trying to get outside him and it's not working.
A lot of family involvement here for these Bandolero cars. The 68 of Teddy Hough has a pretty good run going.
Come on, Sam! Come on, Sam! Come on, Sam!
And Teddy Hough moves to the point. White flag out. Brown, the 89 of Wolf, the 3 of Wenzel in tow. And 68 Teddy Hough bided his time. And the former stalwart from the karting range is going to come ripping around. And Teddy Hough will score the win. The 14 of Brady the 89 of Brody Wolf is third. And the 3 of James Wenzel will see them all.
I hope it was. That was a quick pass. Yeah, he's like, okay, we go.
Oh, the sly little
So the Bandolero feature is complete. Thank you, Timmy. And again, if you want some more information about the Bandolero cars, go down and see Timmy Brockhouse with the Cheerios Racing Great North Legends Bunch down on Pit Road. With the Bandolero feature complete, at this time, fans, we're going to take a brief intermission. Good chance to get up, stretch those legs, figure with your neighbor. Tacos have been consumed, but if you're 21 years of age or older in honor of Cinco de Mayo,